Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And this is our WIP Wednesday edition. WIP stands for Works in Progress. Go lay down. Go on. Go lay down. And my Roxy is trying to get into my yarn. She thinks that there's something special in there, and there is, but just not for her. You got a bone? Okay, lay down. So I gave her a milk bone, and that's what the noise is that you're hearing. Yes. So I have my OG personal stalker t-shirt on. This shirt is probably 15 years old. Yeah, at least. So, and I love it. My mother-in-law gave it to me for Christmas one year. I had a little pug named Daisy, and she looked just like this. Go lay down. Go on. Go lay down. Go on. I'm going to send you out. Go lay down. So, yeah. So I thought, you know what? I haven't worn this for a while. I'm going to wear it today and think about my little Daisy girl and how much I loved her. And so, yeah, okay, she's going to go over there and lay down and chew her bones. So that's a good thing. This is Roxy over here doing that. So, yeah, how is everyone this morning? Aloha, kakayaka. Naomi, it is so good to see you. So good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. And so, yeah, it's going to take a few minutes for people to come in and to settle down. So I am going to get my current WIP project out, and this is the project that I work on my WIP Wednesdays, and it's my squares. So this one is a light lavender color. Hey Cree, hello, how are you today? I'm so glad to see you. And Salty Kitty, hello, how are you today? It's good to see you both. I'm so glad you're here. So I'm working on my square today. I like to work on this on Wednesdays because, well, number one, I need to get, as many of these done as possible. And I really don't have a set amount. At this point, I just need to make enough to, to form a blanket with my besties. And so we're going to get together in October and have a party. And we're going to let you be a part of that. So be watching the first week of October. Actually, starting on the 1st. And we are going to get together and put together blankets and other things. And we're just going to have a good time. So, yeah. This is going to be fun. And so, listen, my sweet sister-in-law, Tanya, she has 42 of these in Tennessee at the cabin. And she was working, the last time I saw her while she was working on something, she was working on number 18 in Florida. So that's 60 of these. 60. Is that just crazy or what? And here I am working on number, I think, 19 total, not just, not just in Florida and in Tennessee. This is just total 19. So I feel a little slacker there, but on a good note, yeah, Tanya is getting a lot of them done. So yay, Tanya. And Naomi's got a lot done. She's catching up to me. Naomi, how many blocks do you have made so far? Because you are definitely catching up to me. I know you had 12. at one point, and I think that you were up to like 17 or 18. I don't know. Y'all are going to pass me by. The only saving grace is that our sweet Catherine has not made one yet. Not one. So, goodness gracious. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. You've had it a while? Oh, Cree, it's 107 degrees Fahrenheit. My Lanta, Cree, how do you handle it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I see. I see. You are by the sea. Okay, so oh my goodness. Are you able to swim in this sea? Are you able to? Oh my goodness. I just can't imagine. Well, I can because I used to live in Florida and I just got the heat was intolerable to me. I just could not handle it anymore. I was done. And so, yes, in Tennessee, we do get hot summers, but it's not 100% of the time year round, like it almost is in Florida, right? So, I mean, at least we get some times where I can actually be cold and get shivers and say, oh my gosh, I'm so cold. You know, at least I can have some of that. Oh my goodness. And Naomi says it's 78 with a real feel of 83 and 84% humidity. Wow. And they talk about humidity in the South, but humidity, no matter where you are, is crazy, right? Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see. How did I get to that last time? More current conditions. Is that what I did? Yeah. Okay, so it is currently 77 here, but the real feel is 92. We must have really high humidity too. The real feel is 92. How can that be? 15 degrees higher. The real feel is 92. Real feel in the shade is 83. Humidity is 83%. Okay, so our humidity is 83%. It's less than yours. Oh my goodness. Anyway, oh, the air quality is poor, 53. I'm not sure what that means, but it says poor. So, and visibility is 10 miles. Cloud cover 2%. Oh, it must be like UV rays. No, that wouldn't be air quality, would it? No. I don't know how that works. Oh, well. What do you think? How does that work? I have no idea. No idea. Okay. So, my sweet sister in law yesterday told me that she told me that canned goods were going to be really hard to find after August 1st. She said that she read this article that said that here in the US that the price of steel and tariffs and something else, I don't know, there were a lot of canned goods that were going to be difficult to find. Sardines was one of them. And I have been having a hard time finding sardines, the ones that I want, because I get them for my kitty, and my kitty gets one sardine a day in the morning as a treat from her nana, and each can hold, depending on if they're big sardines, it might be 4 or maybe 5 sardines in each one. So a can last 4 or 5 days, depending, right? And so we were down to like one can left, and I've been trying to get some, and our Walmart said that they had them. So I put 10 cans on the list. It would get through a couple months, right? And they're out of stock. So I don't know what we're going to do if we can't give that little kitty her little sardine in the morning. She gets regular food. She gets canned food, cat food, and dry food. But this is a little sardine treat that she gets in the morning. It started when we had our boy Dobby, and Dobby got sick, and so we were trying to up his protein amount and get him to eat certain food. And so we started, we had some sardines, and they were in water. That's the problem, is finding them in water. You're not supposed to give your cat, sardines in oil or anything else. I think it messes with their system. And so finding the sardines in water has been a challenge. Also, evaporated milk, she said, is going to be a challenge. So I got some of those. I did a pickup order for those. But I just found out this morning that the sardines are out of stock. Now, how could it let me order 10 of them and then they go to the shelf and find out that they're out of stock? I don't know. Maybe somebody read that same article yesterday and went and picked them up in the middle of the night. I don't know. Anyway, or maybe the person couldn't find it and couldn't be bothered. Does that ever happen when you order a pickup? I don't know. I am not sure. Oh, Cree, it could be air pollution. Yeah, it could definitely be air pollution. And I'm not sure what the 53 meant. I don't know. Oh, Naomi says, I'm on 16, I think, maybe 17. That's awesome. You're catching up, and you're probably going to pass me. And that's okay. Okay. You all sleep outside? That's interesting. Do you have bugs like mosquitoes and things that get you in the middle of the night? Oh, dear. How do you take care of that? And you do swim in the sea. That sounds kind of idyllic, right? It sounds idyllic. Wow. Hi, Racine. How are you? It's good to see you. Oh, Naomi says it's raining here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hi, Catherine. How are you, dear? I'm so glad to see you. Did you hear me talking about you earlier? Yeah. Yeah. Our sweet Catherine. It's so good to see you. So, yes, I'm working on my, let's see, which number was it? Well, I can tell you really quick. Let's see. Okay, Microsoft. All right, documents. Let's see. Your new stitches. The good thing about this, or the bad thing, is when you open this, it seems like all of my documents want to open at the same time. And I don't know how that happens, but let's see, 2026. Here we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. Project diary. Here we go. So I started this pretty early, so it's kind of up there. Okay, so I have 19 made. So this one is going to be number 20. Uh-oh. Okay, so this one is going to be number 20. Well, that makes me feel better. A little bit better. Right? Yeah, makes me feel a little bit better. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, it was. You hope it was all bad? Oh my goodness, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Oh, Racine is drinking dandelion tea and knitting a hat. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, and Cree says no mosquitoes. We wear a bracelet against bites. That's nice. That's very good. Oh, you have an El Nino. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's right. Catherine has a market today. Catherine is doing really well with her market. So kudos to Catherine. She is a prime example for all of us in, you know, how to um, how to prepare for your market, how to get your market going. She's really good at selling, and she is doing really well. So that is good. And she's actually making money at her market, which isn't that the goal? Yes, most of us, if we go into this with oh, this is just my craft time, this is just my girly craft time, or boy craft time, or whatever, and we go into like the sales aspect, um, like the like a yard sale type thing, then it's not going to work. But our Catherine has really made it work. And Naomi has too. Naomi has a kiosk that she does for 1 or 2 weeks at a time. One time, I think, Naomi, didn't you do 3 weeks at a time? But it was a little much, wasn't it? To do it straight, 3 weeks straight. That was a little rough, keeping it going for 3 weeks straight. But yeah, um, Catherine does her market once a week on Wednesday. And so she's doing really well with that. So that's good. Um, she's come up with an idea a couple weeks ago about doing a mystery box. And so she'll make a little stuffy, and like an axolotl, or something small and squishy, with that really nice blanket yarn. And she will put it in a little gift bag or gift box or something like that. So it's mystery. It's $5. And then whoever, if they wanted to like pick a mystery box, then they could do that. The neat thing about that, for if it's I don't know, Catherine, is it like gift wrapped kind of a box, or is it a giftable box? That's what I'm trying to ask. Like, if somebody buys it and they want to gift it, can they just turn around and gift that? Or is it more in like a brown bag or something like that? That's my curious question. Oh, you're going to make a square? Are you kidding me? So you'll have one made. That's good. That's good. But listen, I'm counting on you to be last, okay? With the number of squares, because these girls are passing me. Like Tanya has like left us in her dust, okay? She has 60 squares made. That girl. And that was as of Sunday. You know, she could have more made because today is Wednesday. So she had 2 whole days to make more squares. Who knows? So, yeah, I am counting on you, Catherine, to not pass me or exceed me with the number of squares. Listen, sister, if you want to make more squares than me, you go right ahead. You go right ahead. I will gladly be last um, in the square making. That just means that we have more squares to make more blankets. So, yeah. Oh, goodness. Let's see what we've got here. Two. Okay. Um, you're saving up for your trip. That's awesome, Catherine. That is wunderbar. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, it's the El Nino year. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Naomi. Okay. Connie, how are you? It's so good to see you. So good to see you. You just woke up and you feel so tired. Yes, I understand. I do. Hey, friends. So Connie, with just another stitch, she's been struggling with her health, and so her Just Another Stitch channel has kind of taken a hiatus a little bit, and she's still been crocheting and knitting, um, but she just has not felt up to recording or going live. Um, so um, she's going to have surgery, and hopefully the surgery will help with she's having a nose job, but it's for a deviated septum, and hopefully this will help. And then she has a bone spur in there too, and so hopefully this will help clear up any problem that she has with her breathing and with her sinus issues and all of that, and she will begin to feel better and better. She's also started a new channel. Connie, reminds me what your channel name is. I am subscribed, but I've forgotten the name of it. Something about fresh. Um, I can't remember what it was. Let's see. Oh, you might exceed me, Catherine. I hope you do. I hope you do. I'm on number 20. So I feel like a slacker, really do. Um, but we're all good. So yeah, she started a new channel regarding her health journey. And oh, good. And you're resuming your Saturday lives at 12:30 p.m. CST on Just Another Stitch. That's nice. So she's going to have a weekly live on Saturdays on Just Another Stitch. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And what's the name? Oh, here we go. Her channel name for the second channel, her health journey channel, is called A Breath of Fresh Fitness. And she's just raw and honest on this channel about where she's at and her capability in doing, exercise at where she's at right now. She's going to be doing chair exercises. And so I can't wait for your first long video to come out. She has some short videos out where she asks questions, and she tells you about her journey, little snippets here and there. But I'm really excited about the first video that she's going to put out. So if you are interested in supporting and following and getting encouragement or encouraging one or the other or both from Connie, go on over there and subscribe to her new channel, and yeah, give it a shout out. Tell her that Barbara sent you. Yes, after recovering from her surgery, it should improve your other health issues. Blood pressure and blood sugar should improve, and you should have a lot more energy. Yes, yes. And so part of her health journey is, yes, to lose weight, but that's not the whole thing. She's not just losing weight just to lose weight. It's to improve her health, improve her sleeping, improve her mobility, and yeah. So, and she's feeling hopeful and optimistic. And so that is absolutely wonderful. Yes. So we're really proud of you, Connie. Um, really proud of this journey that you're taking. And so, yeah, very proud of you. So let's take a look at, my questions, as always, what's in your cup? I have hot coffee with a little bit of half and half. I've already topped it with some more hot coffee. I have the jug right here, or the carafe, rather. I call it a jug. Why I call it a jug? I don't know. Anyway, I have the carafe right here, so I keep topping it off with hot coffee to keep it hot. Yeah, I needed that. I needed that. Whew, you can tell it's not that hot right now. It's just warm because I was able to chug, chug, chug. And so I did something really crazy early this morning. I I was dreaming, and I was dreaming and my granddaughters were in the dream, and my husband was in the dream, and we were we had these little bread loaves of different flavors, and we were kind of taste testing them in the dream. The girls like to taste test things, and so yeah, we were taste testing. And so what when they do taste tests, we just cut up different things and then we taste this and this and this, right? Did that with some baked beans earlier. And I'll have to show you the can of the baked beans that we did. That was fun. And so anyway, we've done this in the past with different ice creams. We've taste tested ice creams. They did a taste test themselves at their house with their mom and dad on pickles and which pickle they liked the best. It was a blind taste test. And so anyway, just different things like that. So in my dream, for us to be doing a taste test was normal, right? And but anyway, so I woke up, I was laying on my left side, and I was looking at my husband, and he had the blanket over his nose. And as I was opening my eyes, I saw his forehead, and I thought it was his jaw. And so like I'm still half asleep, still dreaming, and I reach out and I grab his forehead, and I'm feeling it, and it's of course as hard as your forehead. Feel your forehead, really. See, it's as hard as your forehead. Now your jaw, is smaller, right? And it's like you have cheeks here and everything, and it's not as like hard. And so I woke up, and he had a little wrinkle right here, and I thought it was his lips when I woke up. And I'm squeezing. I woke up just enough to be half awake and half stupid. Okay. And so I was feeling his forehead, and I was like, why is your jaw so tight? Why is your jaw so tight? And then I realized it was his forehead. Like, I guess I woke up enough to realize that that was his forehead, because I tell you, when I opened my eyes just a little bit, I swear those were lips right there. that little that little crease right there. It looked like really tight lips. Really like Herman Munster, right? Now here's the thing. My husband has a beard and a mustache. So why I thought this was his, I don't know. Like I said, I was half asleep and half stupid. Okay. Well, when I realized that it was his forehead, I realized how stupid I was. I started laughing uncontrollably at myself. And anyway, he didn't think it was as funny as I did. But I thought it was pretty funny. Um, you had to be there. Anyway, I was like, how in the world did I think that that was your jaw? I'm an idiot. What can I say? Oh my gosh. And I prove it every day, somehow. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, that was stupid. So what's in your cup? What's on your hook? So I have finished, I finished that one shark. I showed you that shark, right? I got to show it to you again, just in case you missed Monday. Okay. Because I am so proud of this shark. It is 20. See, this one wants to flop though, and that's kind of bugging me. That's kind of bugging me. See, there you go. Okay, do that. It's 26 inches long and it's 12 inches high from the belly to the top of the dorsal fin or back fin, dorsal fin, whatever you want to call it. And so, yeah, I do love her. Now, and so I'm getting ready to make another one. And I have decided on the pattern that I'm going to use. And oh, I was supposed to pull that up. That's right. You know, so do you ever do this? Yeah. I pull up um I pull up a new tab so that I can go and find something. And then on that new tab, it's like all of this stuff like um um Jason Kelsey reveals Travis Kelsey struggling with Taylor Swift marriage. Man checks in for Southwest Airlines flight from Chicago to Orlando. Then he finds out dot dot dot, and it's all of this junk, right? Melissa Gilbert's Forever Sister tribute to co-star has Little House fans emotional. Prince William and King Charles feud over Kate Middleton. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, all of this to say, I am easily distracted. And so, just like now, I'm easily distracted. Okay, so it was whale shark crochet pattern. Here we go. And I know which one it was. Blackstone Designs crochet patterns. It's giant whale shark amigurumi. And there's a free pattern. It's on her website, on her blog. You can also purchase a PDF version of her pattern on Etsy or Ravelry. It's $10. So it's an oversized, squishy whale shark, and it's huge. So let me share this with you so that you can see. This is the one that I have decided I'm going to do. There we go. So it's huge. Okay. Let me, so that's that photo. And let me scroll down. Why you'll love it. Let me see. Okay. And she says use hot glue. So you know what? I think what I might do, which that sounds really brilliant because I don't like pinning. See how number 3 says use sewing pins? I don't like that. So I think what I might do is hot glue it in place and then stitch it on. Okay, so you can get the whale shark pattern on Etsy or Ravelry, and here is this picture of her holding it. So you can see that it is pretty large. So that one is actually going to be, let's see, she said it's over 2 feet long. Now, this one that I made is 26 inches. I think that this giant whale shark, okay, so I got to sign up for free on this one. I already signed up for free on this on my phone. Let me take a look really quick and see if it will tell me the size. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, 33 inches long. So it is a little bit larger than 26, and 34 and a half inches circumference. So 33 inches long. Let's see, 26 to 30 is 4, and 3 is 7. So it's 7 inches longer than the shark that I just made. But I'm really excited about it. Really excited. Oh, I shouldn't just hold it on that. Here we go. I'm really excited about it. This is the top of the shark. You can see how long it is. And so yeah, stop sharing there. There we go. So I'm going to use this Bernat. Here we go. Bernat Blanket Mystical in this purple color. This one is called Purple Sky. It's a bulky 6, and I will use a 5.5 millimeter hook, an eye hook, and yeah, it's really pretty. I have 2 of these. It should be plenty, and that's a 5. Oh, and it does call for of course, the white. So I have the white, and it calls for pink inside the mouth. And I have the pink from this. So the mystical pink left over from this. So it should be good. I should be good to go. And so I've been kind of chomping at the bit to do that. But I want to finish one of my blankets first because I have 3 other sets of blankets that I have to finish soon. Yeah, I have to finish them soon. So let's see. And then, okay, so then what's on your hook? We want to know what's on your hook. And yeah, I want to know. You're welcome, Connie. You're welcome. Okay, you got to go finish your Pokemon. Okay, Catherine, you go for it. Oh my goodness. Yes. And everyone is so proud of Connie. Oh, Frank talks in his sleep. One time he was talking about his elbows being pregnant. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Oh, good. Make your coffee to go. Yay. Make your coffee to go. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. And you're not you don't remember your dreams much, Connie? Oh my goodness, Racine. She says, "Oh my, Barbara, you're not alone and things happen when you wake up." Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Big jaws. I know, right? Big jaws. And you get distracted easily too. Yes, I do. I do. And this is going to be a huge, huge shark. And I'm just really excited about it. So, Naomi is driving, but she's still here and she has her coffee to go. Yay. Yay. You know what? I'm going to pour some more in this so I can have some hot coffee. Okay. So, I hope I don't drink so much that I have to run to the ladies' room really fast. Or in Canada, they call it the washroom. We don't call, I mean, we might call it a washroom, but we don't. I mean, we know what you mean when you say washroom, but we don't call it that. Oh. Hot. Isn't that a cute shark, Racine? I really like it. I am, yeah, I am enamored by it. And it's Blackstone Designs giant whale shark amigurumi. And so she says to put use like a light pink inside the mouth. So I will. And I'm really excited about doing it. Now, my granddaughters aren't necessarily like into sharks, but when they saw my shark, they were totally on board. You know, The first little shark that I started making that I made while I was asleep. I do a lot of things while I'm asleep, don't I? Oh my goodness. The Navy calls it the head. Yes, and it could be the loo or the water closet. I had my piano teacher, okay? My piano teacher was a proper woman. She was proper. I don't know how else to say it. She wore dresses and heels and stockings and lipstick and jewelry every single day of her life. I never, well, if I saw her in slacks, they were dress slacks, and she still had heels on and still had her lipstick and her earrings, and yeah, very proper woman. And she, so when you walked into her house, it was a 2-story row house in the city that I grew up in. It was in my neighborhood, but it was on another street. And so when you walked into her house and you walked in, and right there was a door, and you thought, it was like a coat closet or something like that. And what it was a closet, but it just had a toilet and a sink. And she called it the water closet. So yeah, I'm going to start calling it the water closet. I'm going to go to the water closet. Well, I mean, here you go, the water closet, then you're going to know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, it's the one that only has the toilet and the sink in it. Okay. Let's all do that today. Let's say at least once today. Can you do it with me just to be weird with me? Please. Let's all use the word water closet today. Okay. Just to be weird. Oh, excuse me while I use the water closet. I have to run to the water closet. I'll be right back. Okay. So, what the heck was I talking about? Oh, seriously. Okay. See, that's the squirrel thing, right? I'm easily distracted. So easily distracted. Connie, you're not helping me. You're distracting me even more. Oh my, in boot camp, they had signs to salute the head. So we were initially saluting the toilet. What it meant was to lift the toilet seat because of certain critters. Oh, I don't know what that means. So you had to keep the seat up. Is that what it was? Is that because creatures would come in through the line? Like, are you talking critters like snakes? Or are you talking about furry creatures that would drink the water? Or what? I have questions. I have lots of questions. Anyway, I don't know what that means. Okay, I know what we're going to do. Oh, yeah. So how many days until Thanksgiving? Mm-hmm. You want to know. You want to know. And so do I, because it's my favorite meal on the planet is Thanksgiving dinner. And so how many days until Thanksgiving? 119. Yay. Let's all applaud. 119. Not too much longer to wait until my favorite meal. Mm-hmm. My favorite meal. I'm loving it. And then the next question is, how many days until Christmas? Oh, you don't want to miss the national days for today. They are fun. I cannot wait for that. Okay. How many days until Christmas? Because we need to know. We are crocheters. We are hookers. We got to get hooking. And it is 148 days, because if you'll remember, on Monday was the big 150. And so today's 148 days until Christmas. You better get cracking. I'm talking to myself in the mirror here. Just talking to myself. Don't pay any attention to me. Listen, if you are A-okay and you got it going, don't worry about it. Don't let me stress you out. Seriously, do not let me stress you out. No way, no way. Oh, goodness. Okay, so, and then how many days until 2027? How many days do we have left until 2027? Ooh. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Stop sharing. Here we go. And share this one. How many days until New Year's Day? 155. Whoop, whoop. That's awesome. So we have 155 days left in this year, and I am in no way, shape, or form. Okay. Trying to rush through this year. I just want to know how many days I have left to get my crochet on. I have not made my list of, oh gosh. I have not made my list of, well, I did make my list, sort of. I made my list of people, but I didn't fill it in yet. And then I need to make my list of what needs to come first, right? Yeah, I really do. As far as Christmas goes and the things that I need and want to finish by Christmas and what I want to accomplish through this year. Yeah. Okay. So, 2026 is my year of something new. And so I have been doing new things, like that shark is something totally new. I never in my life would have dreamed that I would crochet a shark and enjoy it. Love it, actually. Love it. I've been watching Shark Week and on TV, and it's been really interesting, really super interesting. So, you know, and then all of the things that I'm crocheting that is new, that is a challenge, that is, a new stitch to me or a new pattern, a new, my goodness, I took up knitting in March and April. I took up knitting and I loved it. I haven't picked it up lately because I've been overwhelmed with the different crochet items. Crochet is still my number one love. Always will be. That's my number one as far as fiber arts go. But knitting, I don't hate it like I used to. I actually really like it. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's slow. I'm so slow at it. Crochet, I can whip up like that shark right there. Or Carl says, hey, or Carl or sassafras right here. I can whip up some things in crochet and do it pretty quickly. But yeah, knitting is still a challenge. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Naomi says, I'm laughing so hard, I've had to pull over. I've now got to go to the water closet. Well, good for you. You used it. I'm so proud of you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Okay, so salute the head means lift the lid. And there was a certain type of lice, she said, if you catch my drift. And I'm not catching it 100%, but I'm kind of catching it. And I'm like, ew. So why don't you just spray some disinfectant or some, I don't know. I'd be taking my spray with me. Yeah. Wow. That's kinda yucky. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. So, yeah, I'm getting kind of distracted here. Let's see. Let's go back to the captions because we have July 29th. Today is the National Lasagna Day. So, how many people like lasagna? I love lasagna. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love it. I've had many lasagna in my time, and there was only one lasagna that I didn't care for. Actually, I take that back. There was two. I like a lasagna that has a nice sauce to it, right? And also, um, I found that if you cook your lasagna a certain way and you use the noodles, but you don't cook them, pre-cook them, which it's a thing and you can do it, not a problem with that. But if you make it up ahead, and so one time this lady made it up ahead and she used the noodles and she didn't pre-cook them. She froze it and then she brought it out and cooked it. Well, there was a consistency problem with the noodles. They were rubbery and chewy and gummy. Gummy, I think is the word that I'm looking for. Because of the way she made it. So, if you make lasagna and you don't cook the noodles ahead of time, it's fine. Add a little bit of water to the sauce and it will reconstitute or, hydrate the noodles and it'll be fine. But you do have to put a little water in with the sauce. And the other thing is the amount of sauce. And another time, this gentleman made lasagna and I didn't care for it because it didn't have enough sauce. It was just like noodle, 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 noodle. And then every now and then you got, a little something. So it was like it was made without enough layers, and I like the layers. I do. So how about you? Do you like the layers? So lasagna was first made during the 14th century at the height of the Black Plague in Greece. Interestingly, this pasta dish was made specifically for special events and holidays, despite the bleak time that it was created. So, even in that bleak period of the Black Plague, they were still celebrating with food. And voila, lasagna. Yay. So the original recipe of lasagna didn't contain meat. In fact, the first recipe contained ingredients such as artichoke, eggplant, spinach, ricotta, and grated cheeses. That sounds amazing. I love that. I love a good veggie lasagna. I really do. Oh my goodness. The first printed recipe of lasagna dates back to 1634 by Giovanni Battista Crisci. And the recipe was known as lasagna de monache stufate mozzarella a cacio. And I don't know if I pronounced that correctly because I am not Italian. But gosh, that sounds good. I can't believe lasagna has been around since 1634. Why did I think that lasagna was started in like the 1950s? Oh my goodness. Okay. King Ferdinand II enjoyed lasagna di carnevale, the Neapolitan lasagna, and this type of lasagna was made with meat ragu, small fried meatballs. Oh, so far I like it. Hard-boiled eggs, not so sure, and mozzarella cheese. Well, how do I know I don't like the mozzarella? I mean the hard-boiled eggs in my lasagna if I've never tried it? I don't know. Anyway, doesn't sound tasty, but I would definitely try it. Oh, how to observe National Lasagna Day. Have a lasagna cook-off and invite friends and family over for an evening of lasagna tasting. Wow. Oh my goodness. I love that. I really do. Um, that's awesome. That is awesome. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So let's take a look. Okay. Oh, you had so much fun. That's good. That's good. I'm so glad. Okay, let's see. July 29th, which is today, is also National Lipstick Day. Lipstick Day. That is interesting. So, oh, oh, wow. I did not know this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Throughout the ages, controversies surrounded lipstick. British Parliament banned it in 1770, calling it a devilish attempt to trick men into marriage. In some circles, lipstick was associated with witchcraft, and occasionally lipstick contained poisonous materials. Now, I did know about the poisonous materials or like not good things for you in lipstick, but I did not know that they banned it in British Parliament in 1770 because it was a devilish attempt to trick men into marriage. That is so cute. I mean, not cute, cute. It's funny, right? A devilish attempt. Okay, so during the suffragette movement, red lipstick became a powerful symbol of women's liberation. In 1912, Elizabeth Arden handed out tubes of bright red lipstick to suffragettes marching for the right to vote in New York City. Wow, that's awesome. And a modern push up, twist up metal tube was invented in 1915 by Maurice Levy, transforming lipstick into a portable everyday item. Yay. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot of interesting facts about lipstick, and I'm not going to read all of it because there's a lot. But how interesting. Do you have your favorite lipstick color? Yeah, I always did. It was this one by Maybelline, and it was called Mauve It, and it was number 770. And they no longer make it. And this is an old one that I have. It's so old that the spinny thing has broken. And so I only had like that much left, but the spinny thing has broken. And so now it, oh, it fell. Oh no, it came out. Okay, here we go. So I have lipstick stuck in the tube. Anyway, this is a really old one. It was my favorite. I wore it for years and years and years. It is no longer available. How about that? Anyway, enough about lipstick. Today is also National Chicken Wing Day. And who doesn't love a good chicken wing? I love chicken wings. So now I can't decide whether we're going to have chicken wings for dinner or lasagna. And we might have lasagna because I think I'm going to make this is a total cheat, but I think I'm going to make the ravioli lasagna where you take the ravioli noodles, you put the sauce down, and I always put a little water in the bottom one just to keep the moisture going because I don't cook them. I use frozen lasagna and put a layer of frozen ravioli, excuse me, frozen ravioli, cheese ravioli, not the meat, and then another layer of sauce and a layer of cottage cheese and then a layer of ravioli, and then sauce. And then in the sauce, you know, you can have meat or not meat. Funny story is the first time I made it, I didn't have any ground beef. So, which is what I would use, right? So with the cottage cheese in the middle, I just made it nice and thick in the middle. And as we were eating it, you know, and the cottage cheese was a large curd cottage cheese. So as you were eating it, you got the mouthfeel that felt like you were eating meat. Nobody realized that there was no meat in that ravioli lasagna. So it kind of, you know, unintentionally tricked people. I really wasn't trying to trick people because I just didn't have it, right? But as we were eating it, it was really odd because it felt like there was meat in there. So anyway, National Chicken Wing Day. So how do you like your chicken wings? Do you like them with sauce? Do you like them with, let me see if I can get rid of that ad. Here we go. Let me get rid of this ad. And let me see if I can get rid of this ad. There we go. Do you like them with sauce? Do you like them batter fried chicken wings? Do you like them naked wings? How do you like your chicken wings? I have a couple different ways that I like chicken wings. Well, first of all, I've never met a chicken wing that I didn't like. Sometimes they're too spicy for me, but I still try to eat them. But so I like them baked. I like them fried. I don't care. I like them batter fried, whole wings, batter fried, like the KFC style, like super crispy that you can get at Publix. Love that. Love it. I love the naked wings that are pieced out. So you have the drumettes and then you have the flats. So in this picture, we have flats and drumettes. I love both of them. The flats I like because it just seems like it has a lot of meat. The drumettes are good. I don't mind the drumettes either. So yeah, I just about like any kind of chicken wing. Listen, when I was in Florida, we had a store called Winn-Dixie, and in our local Winn-Dixie in Florida, they had a wing bar right there in front of the deli, and they had like 8 or 10 different hot slots where you could get a bucket and you filled that bucket and you paid by the bucket. So like a certain size bucket would be, when I first started buying them, I could get a big bucket for $9.99. Can't do that anymore. But as long as it fit and the lid's put down, you could have it. If the lid didn't go down, then it didn't count. But if you could get that lid on and it would stay on, then you would pay the price and you could have as many wings in any flavor that you liked. And I love that. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So many wings, so many flavors, teriyaki, and then there was the Parmesan, let's see, the garlic Parmesan, and then there was the ranch, and it was a dry, and it had that ranch powder on it, right? Then there was, well, they always had the naked, then they had the barbecue, and then they had, they even had boneless, which was more like chicken nugget things, but they weren't the processed chicken nuggets. They were actually pieces of chicken that were either breaded and fried or, you know, rolled in a sauce somehow like that. They had those too. And you could put those in there too. Oh my gosh. I miss that. I miss that store. I really do. How fun. How fun. Anyway, do you have your favorite chicken wing? I have my favorite chicken wing, and that is all of them. Oh my goodness. Oh, you like chicken wings with sauce? Yeah. See, me too. I like them that way. I like them naked with no sauce. I like them with sauce. Never met a chicken wing that I didn't like. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Well, friends, it has been fun. I've gotten a little bit of crochet done, but I really chatted a lot today, didn't I? And I'm so sorry if I over chatted. Sorry about that. But thanks for hanging out with me. You always make it a fun day. And so I hope that you have a great Wednesday. Get your WIP on. Get your WIP Wednesday on. Get going. Finish that project that you need to finish. For me, it's my Naomi blanket, and I got to finish it. I got to. Because I have to finish it so that I can move on to something else. That's next on my list. So until I see you again, stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I'll see you next time.